Welcome to Eve Singularity. I cranked up the graphics for this one and the sound, so it's going to have all the bells and whistles, and I'm going to try to see how much damage I can do in 45 seconds. So I'm going to grab my... I've overheated my torpedo. Now, the prior test didn't overheat anything because, you know, why overheat Logi when you're not overheating the MegaT? It just kind of evens out, I thought. So that's my logic. Okay, so stopwatch, 45 seconds. That's set. Get my drones to attack, and then I'll hit F1. So 45 seconds. And actually, tell you what, 45 seconds. I'll do it this way so I don't have to watch a stopwatch. So 720. So 45 divided by 7.2 is 6. So 7 times 7.2 equals 50 seconds. I don't think I'll get 50 seconds, so yeah, whatever. So 6 times 7.2 equals wait a minute. Let me just check one thing. 1 second. Overheated. Okay, 7.2. Alright, fair enough. And how much is that? Is it... Oh, okay. Okay, 7.2. Alright. Let's say I'm lucky and I get 7 shots off. We'll do it that way. So I'll go down to 20 and stop. Cool. Alright. So... click and go. Okay. And then one of my typhoons would be dead right now. So I get one more shot off. Alright. So I get that much damage. All I have to do is calculate for how many. I'm assuming I'm going to have 8 typhoons on field. So, how much damage did I do? I think I have... Wait a sec. Let me pull my guys back. Alright. Okay, so... I was taking... pretty much the same. Okay. Alright. So I got down to what? Approximately, I'd say 75% armor. And all I'll do is calculate how quickly I could have taken out the shields and then be into armor, because, you know, there was more resist for armor for sure. Alright. So how am I going to do that? Oh, damn it. Screw you. Alright, so go from here. Too bad it didn't tell me if it went down the... I'm pretty sure the armor would go. So I'm assuming, like... Yeah. And I'm assuming it's... This is into armor. I'm guessing? Because that's 57, that's 57. And then the armor would... you know, compensate as soon as the armor was starting to be hit. I'm assuming. $774 per hit. So how many hits would I need to go through you? Is that gonna be it? Yeah, probably. Give me a sec. So 27, 690. Divided by 774, I would need 15 hits to get through there. Okay. Okay, this is better. Okay, that. All right. We'll just assume that's on the level. So 15.6 hits. I'll put that to memory. Oh, wait a minute. Memory clear. Memory plus. So I would need to get through shields. 8663 divided by 830 equals, so 5 hits, say. So 5 hits. So, okay, say I had 5 typhoons, just for, no, let's say we got, yeah, let's, for sake of argument, we have 5 typhoons in the field. I'm sure we'll have more, but we'll just extrapolate. So say we have 5 typhoons on the field. Their first volley, all of them, they'll get through the shields and into armor. And then they need 3 volleys each to get through the armor. And at that point, it's going to be the same, really, for that. And at that point, and they will need, I'm going to assume it's equivalent to this, so 1830, so plus memory, okay, so that's okay, clear, and the hull is what, 10,000? 10. I can just look at the other number, right here. Silly me. Alright, divided by 1830 equals, okay, say 6 hits. 6 plus, and then memory recall is, I mean, sorry, I'm using my cell phone for this. I need 26 hits. I need 26 hits total to get through. And I've only got, I will, in 7 hits, my first Typhoon will go down to trade with one of theirs. So for 1-to-1 trade, let me bring it up here so you can see my math. Maybe I'm screwing up. So 26.6 hits to kill it. And say we had 5 on field, it would take 5 hits. Okay, we would kill it before our first Typhoon went down. And that's if we had 5. Now, what if we had 10? If we had 10, we'd gank our first Mega in 3 hits. So 3 volleys we would take it. So we would be able to take out 2 of their megaTs for each. I'm extrapolating here. So for a trade, they would lose 1. They would lose 2. We would lose 1. So if we had 10 Typhoons on the field, if they have 9, of course. So, and once it gets down to 8, I'm sure he'll flee. If he can. He usually tries to disengage and regroup. So, say we traded 6 of his. No, 8 of his. Let's say 8. We would lose 4. So we were down to 6 Typhoons. Yeah. So, I'd say that's an even trade. I'm feeling positive about that. We'd obviously have to bring, get a bowhead to bring as extra, so we can refit and get back on field. I'm sure he will too. He's usually done that a bunch of times. So, yeah, it looks like a good trade. And don't forget that we can have we can have griffins and toons on the field, and they'll be well beyond the targeting range of the upwell. That's a problem for him, and a bonus for us. So we can have, if you can't fit into your Typhoon and you can't do a guardian, you're going to be doing griffin for sure, to help us out, to keep us alive. And it'll keep us alive. You can land him. It's best to spread the ECM, because you've got to think, if you get 2 successful jams on 1 mega, you've just wasted one of your jams, right? So spread your jams. You've